Insert creative, interesting video intro here. It's too damn hot. Let's go. Today we're looking at one of the less glamorous features of GarageBand, but one that is super useful, and that is how we can edit the chords here in our project. So what are chords? Chords are a series of notes that in the key signature you're playing in actually makes sense for that key signature. So you'll hear things like C major, A minor, G major. So first of all, let's go into our settings. If we tap on the top right here and scroll down, we can see we have our key signature, and this is the basis of what the chords we're going to see are. So at the moment we're in C major, and we can select any other note and its major or minor key. Now to edit the chords, you'll notice here if we just go into any other track and we tap on these settings, we scroll down, we don't have any chord editing options. What we have to do is actually be on a virtual instrument and go into that instrument here and now be in the chord strips view. So if we're in our regular view, we still won't get our edit chords function. If we're in the chord strips view, we go to here, we've now got this blue edit chords button that we can hit now. And here we go, we've got our default chords here. In the case of C, we've got C, F, and G, and then we've got their relative minors, which is A, D, and E minor. We've got a B flat or an A sharp here, and we've got a B diminished chord. Okay, so first of all, to change the note of a chord, let's say we don't want this A sharp in here, we want to actually edit that. We're going to go tap on the settings and go to edit chords. And now we can select which chord we want. In this case, I'm going to take this one. And what I like to use some E chords in my C major. So if I just have it as an E major and go done, now I have an E major chord as part of my list. But what we can also do is we can change some other parameters. So we can go back to our E chord here, and now we can be major or minor, diminished, augmented, sustained, a whole bunch of different types of chords. And then we also have our 6th, 7th, major 7th, add 9th, 9th, 11th, and 13th. And now finally, we can actually change the bass note. So if we want that same E7 chord, but with an A as the bass note, and once again, it'll just change the sound of that chord. One thing to keep in mind is if we go to any other touch instrument and come into the chord strips view, then you'll notice that we have the exact same chords. And if we edit the chords here, then it's going to change the chords for every virtual instrument. So there you go, a very simple concept, but it can be a little bit tricky to find and get the hang of. But that's the way that we can make sure that all of our chords are the right chords for the key that we're playing our song in. And that is it for another GarageBand Quick Jam. If you have comments, questions, or suggestions, leave them down below. I hope this gives you a way to improve your GarageBand recording. That's a dad joke. I'll see you next time.